Tumultuous week for the markets, no doubt. Down a bunch early in the week. Today we had some really good GDP numbers. They look tremendous on a percent gain basis because, of course, we were at a very low point. But still, great news. Jobless claims down 40,000 jobs from last week. So less people are making claims for unemployment, which is another small green shoot in the economy. So what to do? Your market, the portfolio, we've had a pullback, we've had a run up. You want to get started, but you got some anxiety. You don't even know where to begin, how much money you could start with. The best in the business at teaching women and men, but women in particular, how easy it is. Joins us again. Kiana Danial is still with us. She's the CEO of InvestDiva.com. And Kiana, there's actually, in your seminars, they get in your online training and education on demand, there's a lot of things that you teach them. But for free, you can give people 4 simple steps to start taking the power of this into their own hands.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I do have a ton of free education on my website too, but here just is gonna get started like right now today. Here are like some of the 4 steps that you can do like right now, right? So step number 1 is pretty straightforward and is create an account with a broker if you don't have it. And John said it before, like you don't have to be a millionaire to start that. There are so many brokers in the US. You can go to Robinhood, it's an app. It has this green feather logo on it. It's absolutely free. You can get started with $500 there. You can go to TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Interactive Brokers. There are just so many of them out there. Just make sure, just make sure that they're not going to charge you a ton of commission fees. So the ones that I like are Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, and Interactive Brokers. Step number 2 is something that is super important and is going to give you a peace of mind once you have this figured out, and is identifying your risk tolerance. So you cannot just say, okay, Kiana, just tell me the stock. What should I invest in? Tell me the best stock. I can't, because what is going to be suitable for me is going to be different for you. Your risk tolerance is your willingness and your ability to take a risk. And actually on my website, I have this free risk tolerance risk management toolkit that you can just go and get it, and you can do it on your own. And then you get to step number 3, is choosing an asset or a trading investing method that matches your risk tolerance, long-term, short-term, medium-term. But again, this is super important because it'll determine whether you're going to turn into one of those statistics that lose all of their money trading the stock market, or the 4% that actually create wealth. And then step number 4, so once you have this list of assets that match your risk tolerance, then you need to take a few minutes to analyze these assets from something that I call the Invest Diva diamond analysis. I have to go.
Oh, baby, here comes the gemstone.
And then it takes like 5 to 7 minutes to analyze each asset. So look at the market conditions. John just talked about what the economy kind of is looking like. Is we're in a green day today. What the market sentiment is about this particular asset. Like, are people buying it or selling it? You normally want to go against the market, the current market sentiment, especially if you're a long-term trader. And then you want to look at the charts to see whether or not, what price is going to be the best price to get in for your particular risk tolerance. Should you buy today or should you wait a little bit? All of it goes back to your risk tolerance. But that's it. Like, this takes me literally 30 minutes per week to manage 4 portfolios, mine, my dad's, my husband's, and another one of mine. And that's it. Like, I just check the markets, you already have your wish lists, and it's like, it's super easy. You can just get started today.
So you actually take a little more active trading approach to some portion of your portfolios, right?
Because my risk tolerance is so since I became a mom, I actually stopped actively trading because I don't have the time. So I used to day trade Forex, which is one of the highest risk things to do. But now, because,
or come on liquid lunch.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I have media commitments, as you said. I cannot be stuck on my screen. So I have switched to more medium to long term that allows me to only look at my portfolio once a week. I have a dedicated time every week on Tuesdays. I look at my portfolios and that's it. I'm like, okay, say goodbye, and I don't even look at the markets anymore. Because actually, the more that I look, the more emotional I become. It's best not to look at it if you're a long-term investor.
Right. I always tell people that if they're getting caught, you know, let's say they have 50 grand in the market and they have 10 stocks. If they're getting caught up all day long looking at their stocks, then they're in the wrong business, because they should be efficient and effective at what they do to make the money, to invest it. Take the time, invest it on a longer term, do what you do best. Know that you educated yourself and found suitability, and then set it and forget it. Remember the old commercials with the cooker? Set it and forget it. You know what I mean? And if it's once a week, it's once a week. You may have different goals, a little longer term. You got young kids, you want to buy things and look at them in a year, you know, or a month, and, you know, just look at your net profitability on your quarterly statements or something. But we're more connected than that now. But so, Kiana, you make it easy for women to manage, and men, but to manage a reasonable risk portfolio analysis and just fit it into your time along with your goals.
100%. And the thing is, I teach people how to do even day trading if it matches their portfolio. It's just something that I don't do personally, but in my course, we have day trading techniques that they can apply to themselves as well. It literally comes down to like the time frame that you look at, short term, medium term, or long term. It really just depends on your ability and willingness to take a risk and take the time to, you know, be stuck to your screen.
Well, you have absolutely been a delight to have back. We've missed you. I'm so glad you're back. And I know, for those in the audience who know the Invest Diva, if you're friends with her on social media, she's does this famous dance with a book and a pamphlet. It could be anything. What are you gonna use to do it? We're gonna do the dance together. You're gonna use a prop.
Music, and we'll just move on. We'll just move around.
All right. So she wants some music. Can we get some music or no? We get band.
TikTok music. I can't. I mean, I can dance without music. If you want to sing, I'm all for it.
I should sing. Wow. I didn't have the. Well, can you emulate the dance without music for us, and we'll do it together? I mean,
sure. I can't actually see you right now, so I'm gonna do my moves, and you can just, if you can't see me, I can't actually see you right now, John. So.
She can't see me. She said, yeah, there you go, yeah. I'm doing it with my Entenmann's cake.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I'm doing the Entenmann's cake like this. Da, 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 da. I can't wait to eat the, yeah. All right. Just having a little fun to end it up with Kiana Danial. She is the Invest Diva. She's one of the best in the business. She's a mom, she's an entrepreneur, and she's a great educator. Go to investdiva.com, check out her videos. She gives you a bunch of free stuff. And if you really want to dig in and learn how to be a power player like her, she can help you do it.